Hello everybody, this is Techno Paladin. Welcome back to some Dyson Sphere Program. We are on our third planet here in this Theta Aristus system. So we left off last episode where we just got here, dropped down some power to get things started. I did go ahead and go around and get all the mining set up. And what I went ahead and did is I went ahead and got some of the core items that we already had blueprints for down. So we got all the way up to motors here. Some stuff we are going to import, some stuff I just have to consume some resources so we can ship things out to other planets later. Once we start setting up shipping, because we got a ton of titanium here. So now we are at a point where we have some motors being created, and well, we already got 10,000 of them, so that's awesome. So our next step is to get the green electromagnetic turbine produced. So like I said, we're heading towards these pink particle containers, so that way we can get to this green strange matter. So I do have a deuterium plant, but I also brought some in, so that way hopefully we'll have enough. We have the deuterium to process from the fire ice the hydrogen, but we need to consume the carbon fiber here, or this graphene. Yeah, graphene. So this will start consuming that once we get it built, and then I have copper plates being brought in and magnets being brought in. So our next goal is to get this built. So turbine. So it's a 2 input. Get one every 2 seconds. So that's well, if I have 60. That supports essentially, what, 30? Roughly, yeah, 30 units. So actually, if I do 30, if that's every 2 seconds, that might be just enough. I think I should stack it. I think that's what I'm going to do anyway, just to make sure. So I can do 30 and 30, 60, so that'd be what? 120 of these guys, so that'll be producing a good bit. So basically it's going to be the same kind of setup here as the electromagnetic turbine, or not the turbine, but the motors. But I have this guy in the way, so let's just come down here. Let's see if we can get a space, and I'm gonna pave over some of this water that's in the way. And is this space big enough here? It is. It looks like it is. Or I could also go to this backside here. Let's come to the backside over here. Let's just see, because then it'll be a shorter flight for this to get to them too. And that looks like it's all stone. So good. All right, so. Now this is using the interplanetary station because I needed more. I can get away with the planetary station for this one. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's grab this guy here. So it's gonna be about the same footprint, so go about right. Yeah, okay, that's too close. Yeah, let's just go right there. And then kind of similar to what we have here layout wise, so let's just go ahead and grab these guys, get our drones. We're going to be making turbines, which needs motors, and it needs coils. So I'm going to set this to 4,000. I don't know how much we're going to need to spit out. Like I said, it's 2,000. Let's just set 2,000 to start. And let's just go from there. So this is in the way. Okay, so if I come in here, let's just go ahead and grab our, this will be our standard proliferation stack that we do. Like so let's just go ahead and grab that here. So then we're gonna have a input there. Input there. Okay. And then let's just go ahead and get this prepped here. So 1 and 1. There we go. Alright, so with that in place, let's come down here and let's just grab a spot here as it starts flattening this out. Let's get our production facility. So this one, since it takes 2, I can pretty much space it out myself. So we can do that, and then this is going to come back here after it autosaves. So we're always at the most inopportune times. Okay. So gonna get that in here, that in there. Now, what I am going to do with this one though is I'm going to get some of my pilers out here. So I'm going to use the piler 1, 2, and then 3 and 4, like so. So this one's going to come here to here, there. I'll have this one go into there, that one go into there. Let's go here to here, and then that way I can get these to line up like so, and then we'll just come out here and like so. Okay, so that should get us our setup here. And let's get our inputs in. So let's do 1 in, 1 in, 1 in, and no, 1 in, out, out. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I got a recipe. So this is going to be the electromagnetic turbine. Alright, so now we just need to take this all the way down. Alright, so let's come down here. So this is going to be about 30 of these guys, so let's just space them out. Okay. Okay, well there's 15. Well, that's 16, so I need 14 more, so that's going to be a little bigger. These builds are getting to be massive. Uh, 14 more. Oh, I guess it's some water. Okay, let's try this again. 12, 13, 14. Oh, there we go. Right on money. Alright. So, yeah, because some of the downside to making these so long and big is that, well, you get to a point where you'll get gaps right here like so. So, you know, it's like, okay, what do you do? Alright, so that looks pretty good. So what I could do, you know what I could do? Instead of having to do this all manually, I don't know why I didn't think about this before. If I just, oh wait, you know what? Hold on. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, yeah. So if I just create like a little temporary blueprint. Use now. Can't see. Alright, let's see if this works. Because if this works, that'll be a heck of a lot faster to get my stuff done here. So... oh, it looks like that's gonna work. How did I... do I have a gap? I guess from the paste it didn't like that. Okay. And I have to fix a couple of these, so it's not too bad. Okay, so let's get power drops. And I guess I should start looking to get into the blues of these too. We're getting there. Getting close to having that set up. So let's do there and there. Yep. So the real question is like, do I start doing more compact builds where it's like bring in the raw materials and have it do a kind of more of a closer to a ratio build? Like, you know, if I do say like to make one of these motors, these turbines, it takes, you know, two turbines or two electric motors and two magnets. So it's like, do I produce the magnets and the motors and stuff in line and have it kind of feed into itself? So it's like a self-contained where I just bring in iron and copper, or do I keep going down the path like I am where I just kind of say, okay, well, I have all the goods, so just give it to me, you know? That's kind of my dilemma. But if I can have other stuff keep up the pace, then it's not really a problem. So let's get these last little things wrapped up here. And then get these all connected. Okay, and then oh gosh dang it. I hate it when it does that. Alright, come on, mouse. Of course it's auto-saving right as I click. Okay, there's that one. This going to there, this going to there. Okay, so that should take care of that. And then we get our proliferators and wire them up. All wired. Get us our last power pole here that I needed to put back. so. Okay, gets everything powered. Alright, let's come in here, set this down to something reasonable. Demand. And then let's come in here and set our filters on this guy. Alright, proliferators in place. Come on, where's my filters? I think this thing didn't do right. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, now we got it. Okay. So let's just do motors and magnets and magnets. And motors, magnets. And there we go. And we should start seeing some coming back in here already. And, oh. Do I not have something hooked up? There we go. Let it get caught back up. And that's going to have this thing full in no time. Look at that thing cranking away. It's got so much backed up. Alright. We're not getting down here. Why are we not getting down here? Because we should have no problem getting down here. What's the outer line? Is that magnets? Okay, magnets is having a little bit of a supply issue, which I'm not too surprised because I'm having to import them from out of system. So these ones aren't going because they can't spit out because it's still trying to get these things cleaned up. So maybe I do have a little too many on here. Well then, well, we're already backing up. So we have, so this guy is now full. So this will get all caught up, and then yeah. So all right, I might need to look at adjusting this down a little bit, but you know what? Oh, no. There we go. Let me come back in here, make sure I go into here. Alright, so this is working at least. And super. I can spell turbine. And that's this guy. Save. Okay, so now, oops. Our next item up for consideration is going to be this guy here. So this uses 222, but it has 3 inputs, which is similar to this. So it's basically a 1-to-1-to-1 kind of deal. But so 60 divided by half, 30, so 15 per side. So this could be this will probably be a shorter build. So let's do that. So let's see. I think we need. How much space do we need? Let's see. takes roughly 2.5 cubes. Okay. So if I set this here, it'll take one there. Okay, let's just set it there. Alright. Oh wait, no, I can't use that one. I need the, I'm gonna use the bigger guy. It's like I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna change, if I'm gonna change my Logi to the other drones, but for now, this is the way I'm gonna do it. So, this is going to produce the pink stuff. Yeah, pink stuff. Okay, so we need turbines. We need copper plates, and we need graphene. Okay, so let's just set this to like 5K. So we'll take a full tower load. And then we'll set this back down here at 500. Alright, so that's doing that. Now, standard stuff here. Let's get this going here. So come out just a couple. Go ahead and set that to proliferation since I don't have it set to supply yet. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get our little wrap around here. Alright, and then let's get our towers. Good. Okay, now I'll leave the tower blank this time, but for this side, let's do a oops. Let's come all the way back over here. Let's drop down our here, and then we're gonna need to do 3 lines. This one's gonna have to be offset by 1 since we're doing 3 stack. So particle collider. Okay, so now we are going to do our normal bit here. Get our inputs. And then go 1, 2, and 3. Output, and need the output on this side. Okay. Alright, so there's that. Now, like I said, so we're gonna have since this is just a straight up 222, I'm not going to use any stackers. Don't really have enough ports for that, so this is going to be the standard 60, and if it's pulling 2, it should be able to support 30 total. So if I do 15 aside, then this will give us a little more compact build. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. So let's do about right there. I mean, 15 is still a good number of things for a length here. Just means that we'll get 2 of these into the same, almost the same space footprint that we can get one of the bigger builds. So, all right, let's 14 of these. 14. Okay, that goes to there. Alright, there you go. Our 15 to a side. So let's clean up our lanes. Come on, get a little closer. There we go. Okay, so now let's do that same blueprint doohickey thing that I just did last time. Use now. Think that? No, let's space it off just one. I can't tell from there. So, alright. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, so now let's get our power. Oh yeah, I forgot the proliferation. I need to grab a couple of those. So yeah, I don't know why it lets them stack, because it's not like I've been able to get stuff to stack like that. So but I guess you could do some weird belt shenanigans. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that going. Oh, I guess I gotta get power to it. And then we'll stick one at the back right there. Alright, so there, that should get us to that. Now, I probably actually don't really need that many. Let me go. Let's go to 2,000. Let's just start there. I can always increase it. Demand, demand, demand. Alright, so let's see how this does. Just gonna have this pulled up, and oh, well, it helps if I've actually set these on. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, Okay, so sucking it down pretty. Of course, it's auto-saving. Okay, so that's coming in. It looks like this might be a problem. Question is, do I throw down another fire ice container or not? Processor. So alright, it's starting to do the thing. Do its thing, so let's see. So it looks like we're doing pretty good at keeping these all running. I mean, it looks like I should. Did I do my math right? I probably did it wrong. I did it wrong. That's okay, that's being built in 4 seconds. I could have actually stuck more of these on here. We can increase our throughput. So right now we're at 15. Let's see. So we can definitely increase our capacity here, but can't keep up with the demand just yet. So let me just set these back to 0 really quick for now. Let's let them get consumed up, and then I'm going to add some more to this before we save off this blueprint. So let's get prepped here. Let's go and get some of our return lines built. So we got 15 right now. I'm thinking if we can, so if it's pulling every 4 seconds, I was expecting it to pull that for that, so I might be able to get a full another 15. Because that would be 30, 60. Actually, that would be probably at max capacity, so maybe I do 10 per side. Let me start with 10 per side, and then we'll see how that does. Okay, it looks like we should be just about done here. I did it this way just so that way I don't have as much waste here. Well, it's not really waste. I could have just dumped it back in the thing because I wasn't doing full capacity, but whatever. What's done is done. So let's just go ahead and get this built out a little further. Okay, before I start building these frames, just make sure everything's connected. Just so that way we don't have a weird problem. Okay, so now let's do this. Shift and 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10. So that gives us 25 per side. That gives us 100 of these. So that's basically a 25 per second production line. So I'm gonna just, I mean, it might not be optimal capacity. I'm okay if it's underfed a little bit. So like if if we could support 4 or 5 more on this thing, I'm okay with being just shy of a full stack. So the full perfect, because I'd rather have a little excess than not enough. But whatever. Alright, so there's that. Let's get these ones. Okay, and then okay, so this will hopefully be a better setup for our pink containers here. Get out of the way. So let's just go ahead and set this back to, say, 3,000 instead. Alright, so let's do that. And then that should get us our go ahead. We'll just make sure that we get stuff all the way down to the end. Because it wouldn't be the first time I thought I could get more and I couldn't, so definitely think I need to add another fire ice processor. I mean, just based on how this is going. Where are you, fire ice? Well, it doesn't help that it's so far away, I guess. So it's doing okay, actually. Okay. How's this guy doing? We're almost full of deuterium, so we're going to start using that here in just a second. So, our next item to build is this green container. So, that's going to be the particle collider 3 in 1 out. So this is going to be the bigger build, and let's just go ahead and build it back towards this way, so that way it doesn't have to travel as far. It looks like this is able to autosave. So it looks like this is able to keep up. So let me go ahead and turn this into a blueprint, so I have it. And create the blueprint and do click and there and say super pink goo particle container. Save. Okay, I'm not gonna make any extras just yet, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. So let's come back over here a bit. Actually, might be closer to go this way when I think about it. So we are down here. Yeah, so there's the deuterium. Okay, so let's see. So let's take a look at this recipe. So we get 1 every 8 seconds, but it uses 10 deuterium. So deuterium we're gonna have to stack. We could do a full 4 stack, so we get what, 240? Or how big? Well, I don't remember how many it gets on a stack now that I think about it. I haven't really been paying attention. What's this? This is so 8. And I don't have this stacked, do I? I do. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing my math right. I'm doing a total hurt. Okay, so if that's gonna need 10 and we're only getting 60 per second, even if I stack it, I mean, we're not gonna get like great throughput. So let's see, do I have a blueprint for the green stuff? I do. Oh, it looks like it's just a partial though. Do I have one here? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. So all this is a setup, I think. Right. Yep. 2 on the outside, 1 on the inside, and 2, and then the returns. Got it. Okay, so well, since we're not going to be able to fit a ton in this thing, and I want proliferation with it, so let's go ahead and get a couple more of these guys out. Looks like I could probably do it right here. So let me go back to that blueprint. Let me grab this. Okay, let me rotate it. So I'm gonna have to do the proliferation a little different on this if I use this layout here, it looks like. Because we got the return is in the center, and then we got the 2 feeds there on the inside, 2 on the outside. So I don't remember how I had it configured though for which went to which side. I guess the deuterium I put on the outside one that's on the inside track, so it gets the fastest pull. Okay, so let me drop one of those down, actually. Rotate, and then I'm gonna set it offset just a bit, so that way I can get the proliferation figured out. I'm just gonna drop these down. Alright, so that's what we can get. What am I short on? A bunch of those there. Oh wait, you know what? I probably just need to do an upgrade pass on it. Oh, and I don't have the recipe set, really? Okay, well. So I can always build multiples of these, so let's see how I'm gonna do this proliferation. So this is the return. So I could do that straight out, that straight out. So I want that to be the deuterium. So we can at least take some stacking. And then let's see, let's do this side. I need to see if maybe there's a way to set the autosave timing on this, because this thing seems to do it all the time. At least it feels that way. It's probably doing it over a bigger period and I'm just not paying attention to the time. Well, either way, we're getting close to having our stack done here, so let's go ahead and get make sure these are all on the right line, and then I'll just do one of these. And then we'll go to there. There. Yeah? Okay. Let's get power. Tie it together. Okay. Now we need proliferation. We need deuterium. A lot of it. We're making strange matter. Where are you? There you are. And then we need iron plate and pink stuff. So iron plate and pink stuff. Alright, so let's set these down to something reasonable. Okay, there we go. So that's something reasonable. Alright, so there's that, and let's do supply. And let me go set my outputs. And set that. And then set this to particle container. Let's set this to iron plate. And that's deuterium and deuterium. Okay, so this should get us everything we need, hopefully. Obviously it's not as big as it probably could be just because I had that miner in the way, but that's okay. Demand, demand, demand. Okay. So this should start getting this green goo. And with that, we should be able to get this lens produced. So let's make sure we got diamonds being imported. Let's come up here. See, we got deuterium, we got fuel rods, we got other stuff. Okay, so let's come in here and let's just say we need diamonds. Demand. Okay, now I think I have a basic lens. I do. So I might start with this while we build a new one, just so we can get some of the rocket launchers created. And then that way I can get, say we have something complete here. Let's see, can we shove it? I just want to shove it somewhere where we're not gonna do something big, maybe. So I got like a little gap I can just throw it in. Not really. I guess I could throw it up here in one of these. Okay. I mean, we're gonna start producing some crazy amounts of graviton lenses, but this will allow us to start getting things produced. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up here and do a little construction project by the pole to produce our rocket launchers. Alright, so, and we've already got some graviton lenses being produced. Oops. Alright, so we're going to come up here, and we're going to take this tower here. Okay, so what I want to do is we're going to create a little tower. I think we can use a little tower. This guy, so it needs all 4 of those guys. Okay, so we need, let's get that. So we need lenses. And I'm just gonna grab a small amount because we don't need tons. So let's see, where's, well, it needs a good bit, but I'm not gonna have a ton of production. So frames, alloy, some frames. I don't think I set quantum chips up to export. Quantum. Okay, so we're gonna set these all to demand. And then let's come up here. And I'm gonna say this is gonna have this building in it. But I need frame alloy, so let's just grab some quantum chips, some and what was the other? Titanium alloy. Okay. Demand. Okay. Well, we got some, so that's going to be good. All right. Alright, so once this saves, we'll be good. This is going to get some power to you. And let's get our production here going. So we're going to do, we have 4 inputs, so let's do 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top, 1, 3, 4. I don't really need to do that. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do, get you out of the way. 1. And then we'll have the return line coming here. Up and in. Alright, there we go. So we are going to have you building our rocket launchers. Let's do input, output, and we just delete that one there because I want it on the outside. So then come over here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's do. We'll do a handful of these because they're going to take a bit. So. Okay, that should do what I want. Let's get this all powered up. Okay, so now that's there, and we got goods here. So let me just take a look and see. See, it's all about the same, 80. So we're gonna keep the alloy on the close track. Okay, so alloy needs a lot, jeez. Okay, so I guess that kind of makes sense. And then quantum chip on this one. And there we go. Production is underway. We officially, in just a minute, hopefully. How long does he say to make? 30 seconds. Okay, yeah. So these are gonna take some time, and I'm already out of alloy. Okay, so let's crank up the alloy here, and we're gonna crank up the alloy there. But we have two. We have 2 launch silos. 3, 4. We got 4 or 5. Okay. Well, that's the start of what we need. So this should keep up with the production. You know, we should be able to keep this thing moving along. Once this thing gets its next shipment of alloy in, let's just go ahead and make this a little bigger. The shipment. There we go. Because that's already sucked it all up. Look at that. Sucking it down. I don't even know if we can keep all of these producing, so. I mean, it takes 30 seconds, but it's pulling in 80 of these, so. I don't know, maybe we can only run 4. Maybe do 4 to a side. Wow. Those 4 ate up 1,200 titanium alloy. That's nuts. But I mean, it stored some of it too, so it can make multiples. So, let's see, we just got our next shipment in. At least we got some coming anyway. Can we get to the 5th container? Or the 5th producer? Holy cow. Oh, there we go. There's 5. Oh, well, we got 6 of them running. Can we get all 8? Can I get lucky and get all 8 to produce? Oh, I saw a brief glimpse of it pulling. Oh, 6, 7. Come on. Oh, it's almost there. 50. and 40 in that one. So, there we go. They're both producing. So, yeah, we got all 8 barely. All right, but that's gonna work. That'll work. We got 26 of these guys. I don't know how many we're gonna really need of these silos, but I'm gonna set it to be at least 2 loads. Actually, let's just do 1,000. We don't need, probably won't need a ton, but we'll need them over time. So I can see putting down 100 or so on a planet. I mean, I think they were pretty big, so I might be overestimating. Well, let's just take one here and see. I'm gonna take 2. Let's take a look at this bad boy. So this is our launch silo.
You have built a vertical launching silo. Now you can use it to construct the main structure of the Dyson Sphere. But before that, you need to enter the Dyson Sphere panel to finish planning the Dyson Sphere nodes and frames. After the plan is completed, the vertical launching silo will automatically launch small carrier rockets loaded with Dyson Sphere components to build the nodes and frames. Each rocket provides 1 structure point, and you can use the vertical launching silo panel to master the required structured points.
Huh. Okay. Ah, so I can tell it which one to launch to, I guess, huh? Yeah. Nice. So it launches 5 per minute. Wow. We're going to be at that for a while. So I'm not going to actually build the Dyson Sphere in this solar system, to be honest. Even though we got construction being built here for it. I'm thinking of going to another planetary system here to do it. Just because it's got 5 planets, so I can actually dedicate like a planet to launching stuff. So let's see, how does this work? Does this do one of these, or is it gonna need one of these? It needs one of those. Okay. What about this one? Is it all the same? Okay, so well, that's kind of inconvenient, right? Because you're gonna have to put it like right there. That's too far. What in the world? That's kind of lame. And that's the only entry points I think I saw there. Yeah, that's wow. Yeah, it's gonna take some planning. So, well, we are on our way to our final Dyson Sphere. So we're getting close here to the end game. So that should be we're getting there. We're getting there. Why is this? What's this show? Oh, it's the strange matter. Of course it is. So yeah, so when we come back, hopefully we'll have a bunch of these here. Yeah, we got 78, so it's moving right along. Yeah, next time I think we're gonna tackle some more of just the production to get the strange matter going and get some more stuff going here before we start looking to switch to another solar system. I don't know if we're gonna have enough space here to actually try to build a frame in this system, or if it's worth it. So I have found another planet that's got, or system that has 5 planets in it, that's got a bunch of materials that we can start working towards our final state of how I want to build out some things, and then we can actually build our Dyson Sphere there, and do some fun stuff there. and then, you know, maybe I'll just start building Dyson spheres everywhere. But I know I'm going to need a lot of production for that. So we have now got a bunch of stuff being made. Now just to start getting it even more, you know, we just need more and more and more. So, you know, if you like Dyson Sphere, you want to see us make more stuff, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and come back for some more. And so until then, thanks for watching. Good night.